So let's talk a little bit more about linked genes, genes that are located or stuck on the same chromosome. And let's take an example of a genotype that is big A, big E, small e. These genes can be linked in two different ways. We can link them on the same chromosome to where the big alleles are on one of the homologs and the small alleles are on the other homolog. Because the big alleles are on the same homolog, we call that a CIS arrangement. They're arranged in CIS. We can also, just as easily, arrange these alleles in trans, where the big A is linked to the small e and the small a is linked to the big E. This is known as in trans because you're kind of going across. And so now the big alleles are across, and that means that we have a trans configuration. This does make a difference when you do meiosis. We've already established that when genes are linked and they stay linked 100% of the time, then you will get two kinds of gametes in terms of those alleles, and you will either inherit one big chromosome or the other. And so half my gametes here are big, and half my gametes here are big, small. Notice that when we have them arranged in trans, the result is a little bit different because the genes are arranged in trans. So we can either inherit this combination or we can inherit this combination, in which case half of our gametes are big, small, and half are small, big. If we start our problem and we already know how these are arranged, if it's in cis or in trans, we usually don't write the genotype this way, but we might write it this way to indicate that we know that these are arranged in cis. In the trans case, we would write them this way. And so that means we know that they are arranged in trans.